Hello, Oracle DragonStar here with our weekly collective energies reading for surviving the Undead Uprising for the week of the 23rd through the 31st of August. And what we have facing us is the Knight of Hazards. So this is being in the energy of focusing more on the material realm, not really connecting to source as much. I see the moon in the card as well, so that's like hidden emotions and feelings. Maybe not connected to your emotions and feelings as much. Being really trapped and, addicted to maybe certain vices and certain things that you're holding on to and not letting go. Kind of like they completely complete you in some kind of way, but they really don't. Because when you connect within, you realize you're whole already. So these are the energies of not feeling as whole, but being pretty abundant in the material world aspects, and maybe living a little bit on the dangerous side of it. But this also could be a person who has these energies that is facing you at this time. Now, our present energies for the week, we have Temperance. You can see there, Temperance, which is, it's wanting to be balanced, working towards being balanced. Temperance is like, letting things flow in a natural way, but being balanced with it. Then we have Knight of Wands, so fast moving energy towards a passion, desire, maybe a romantic interest. Four of Hazards is Four of Pentacles, so holding on to material wealth and trying to block everyone out, kind of trying to be alone, not listening to people, and pulling the energy away from people. So this energy is kind of like being possessive towards things. Like even if you feel like you don't have a lot, you're still holding on to it really tightly. And Nine of Swords. So that is the nightmares, anxiety, kind of freaking out, just thinking the worst. It could be illusions, delusional thoughts, but not keeping thoughts in a positive, instead of how people just start to assume things instead of just being in the now present time and enjoying the moment, but just freaking out about future or past or what if this and that. So that's what that card is. So present energies together seems, looks like it's talking about wanting to have balance and control of self with the Temperance card. You see the two different cells and things like that. Good and bad, trying to balance So working towards being more balanced with body, mind, and spirit, and everything that's going on in your life. And maybe trying to balance romantic feelings and desires for someone, because we have the Knight of Wands here, someone who's fast moving, and the flames lit quickly, but it can burn out quickly as well and go to the next thing. It's like, oh, pretty, pretty. Oh, no, this is pretty over here. Or, oh, this is pretty over here. And, oh, I got distracted over here. And so balancing out those energies of, desire and passion, and maybe running too quickly towards things sometimes. So that's present energies. And Four of Hazards, holding on to things too tightly. When you have, like, it looks like an abundance of things, just like not really caring about helping out others or listening to others at this time, but more keeping to self and keeping what you got. And it's connected to the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords. So maybe not everybody's energies will be all of these things, but it could be, in one of these energies you could be in. But it's also showing that maybe being possessive over a romantic interest, and not being balanced with it, and needing to be more balanced, and thinking of other people and things like that. Nine of Swords, having nightmares and bad thoughts about it, of like this being possessiveness energy, and just, can being like illusions and things like that as well. Just high anxiety. Let's see. I'm going to read the Temperance card. Balance, alchemy, cooperation. Mixing human blood with zombie blood is typically a recipe for disaster. But in certain controlled circumstances, the results could yield a miracle vaccine. The Temperance card calls for balance and compromise. You need to get closer to your enemy if you're going to understand what makes him tick. And you may need to join together to resolve your differences. So yes. And Knight of Wands. You could be holding this energy, or this could be someone's energy around you that you're thinking of. Bold, impetuous adventurer. The Knight of Wands holds nothing back. He's the first one through the fence, bringing back goodies bags for the slowpokes. His brash behavior may get him into trouble, but he's also to charm himself out of most shenanigans. He manages to show up at the right place at the right time, so don't hesitate to ask him for favors if you need a little extra something. And the Four of Hazards. I like to read these. They're so cool. Four of Hazards, selfishness, hoarding, possessiveness. You've got a fully stocked underground bunker with enough provisions to last for months, but why hoard them all for yourself? Don't you hear new friends and possible loved ones banging on the door? The Four of Hazards encourage you to abandon tired ideas of relationships, embrace change for the better, unlock the door, and share some canned ravioli with a new friend. Or it could also be that someone's trying to come in and offer you love and romance and passion and things like that, and you're kind of just, not wanting to hear it and being more to yourself, and like it's making you kind of paranoid and anxiety or something like that. It could also be that as well. I'm seeing that as well. Let's see, Nine of Swords. Paranoia, anxiety, hopelessness. Worry has you in its grip, and you're feeling fanatic about your future. The Nine of Swords reminds us that while our fears may try to overwhelm us, we are near the end of a cycle, and we will be able to carry on. Take things slowly. The situation isn't as bad as you imagine, and you'll come out on the other side stronger than before. So those are the present energies that we're working with for the week. Let's see what can help these energies. We have Justice and Five of Hazards. So with the Justice card here, that is like fairness, truth, what's right. And Five of Hazards is like abandonment, doing things alone, out by oneself, just feeling like, just doing everything by themselves, alone, abandoned. So, present, it says help with energies. Maybe some kind of truth. You'll have some kind of truth or justice towards this feeling alone, abandoned type feelings, and doing things, by yourself. Maybe I feel that there's going to be some type of truth, and maybe getting over some abandonment wounds from childhood. There's like 2 major arcana already in the first 2. It says major energies for the week. Let's see, Five of Hazards. Poverty, financial loss, anxiety. We've come to another turning point. The Five of Hazards represents desperation and the inability to find a happy place. When you're wandering the dark and lonely city, it can seem like there's no end to the carnage and mayhem. But buck up, little zombie slayer. The next alley just might have the escape route you've been searching for. And then the Justice card. Impartiality, fairness, and equality. An eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth takes on an entire new meaning in the midst of a human zombie war. Thankfully, you can count on justice to right the wrongs, restore harmony, and offer a karmic slap to the back of the head to those who deserve it. Fight the good fight. Don't be on the other end of that slap. So, maybe, okay, also what I'm seeing is if you maybe stay in this energy of freaking out, anxiety, panic, and possessiveness, and things like that, or wanting to be alone, that you're going to feel alone. And that's just the truth of it, is that you're going to feel alone if you, you know, don't go towards balancing things out like you want to do. Let's see what unseen forces are. Unseen forces, Knight of Cups. So it could be someone coming in with a romantic offer that has great, overwhelming feelings for you. Or this could be you, certain unseen, energies from yourself, that you have huge emotions for someone that you're not seeing. And or someone's coming towards you with romance, but like they have great feelings for you. Let's see. Cups is romantic, adventurous, moody. He's the one with the ready smile and a surfboard underneath his arm, a natural charmer. The Knight of Cups is always ready to schmooze and always keeps one eye on the exit. He can be fun to have around, but his mood will change like the surf, and he's often likely to steal more than a kiss. Watch your heart, literally. Yeah, so this person's emotions are strong, but they're not a king or queen. So, but their emotions have built greatly, though. So I still see that as a good thing. So for the unseen energies, let's just put these. So trying to have temperance and balance these emotions, which I'll put that there. And then justice with the abandonment. And Knight of Cups. And then so key to unseen forces. Judgment. We have judgment. Two of Swords, which is choices. A person is like blinded, like don't know what to do, with the choices. King of Swords. And Eight of Wands. So fast movement, messages, fast movement towards something. So there's going to be truth and judgment that comes quickly about a choice that you're making. Either it could be with this Knight of Cups up here, or this Knight of Wands that was over there, or this King of Swords energy, which is someone who stands in their truth. They're not married or with anyone. They might have been married before, but been heartbroken. They don't like to take anyone's shit. Very knowledgeable, but at the same time, they could be not really, I guess, hearing people out, maybe too stuck in their ways. Or that could be the energy that you have. And could be a little cold, a little, not as connected with emotions and more mental, using logic. Not really thinking as much with the heart. This person thinks with the heart, Knight of Cups. And, the other one thinks is like passion, desire. So it would be kind of like heart as well. And Eight of Wands is like fast messages, fast movements. Let's see what this one. Feel like she's running away from something. Travel, expansion, on the move. Yeah, it is travel and things like that. So with the Knight of Cups, unseen energies. Could be a person or your emotions. And so having truth and some kind of judgment that's going to happen with these emotions. So there's some choices that also go with this. Either it could be something to do with people, multiple people, or standing in your truth. Standing in your truth, either about movement, going forward with someone, or traveling with someone, or moving on, from someone. Could be. See what this judgment says. Karma, acceptance, responsibility. There's a tough decision to be made, and you're the one with the finger on the button. You understand that your actions determine your path through this crazy world, and you're ready to put that knowledge to good use. You have what it takes to drop the bomb, but you must be willing to accept the consequences of your decision. So yes, there's going to be some type of karma and action with this judgment and choice. Two of Swords. And stuck in an indecision, difficult decisions, different views. You're trapped between two choices and the zombies approach, the shotgun or the handy chainsaw you brought for emergencies. You may be procrastinating because you lack information. Dig a little deeper to learn all you can, but don't wait too long before making a decision. You can't hold back the zombies forever. So yeah, it's going to be quickly, because I see with the judgment that the choice is going to come quickly, either with or probably without you. That's also what it's kind of looking as. So let's see. King of Swords. Stubborn, authoritative, judgmental. The King of Swords has plenty of common sense, which is why he's often called upon to make important decisions. But the old coot is so stubborn he sometimes fails to see all sides of an argument. This king needs to temper his intellect with some guidance from the heart, but don't count on that happening anytime soon. So yes, definitely need to connect with your heart chakra, so you can, not be too judgmental on things and kind of look and maybe at certain perspectives, because this is going to be good or bad karma depending on what that choice is, and that could happen with or without you, because it looks like, okay, up here there was the abandonment card and truth or justice on that. Maybe there's some truth to maybe abandoning someone, or that you, like I was saying earlier, don't want to feel abandoned in this energy. So you're either going to move forward with someone or not move forward with someone, or maybe go travel with them somewhere. Let's see what else. Okay, how people are affecting you and your energy. We got the Page of Hazards and the Ace of Wands. So people could be coming at you, and their energies could be kind of like, I mean, it doesn't have to be everybody in your energy, but someone in your energy could be kind of coming at you in a way of like, I don't want to say, okay, I'm trying to say the right word, a good word. Someone who's, obsessed with material things as well, and might come to, like, you might be dealing with people that want things from you, and that's the only reason why they're around. So this doesn't have to be to do with like anything of this, but there could be people around you that are only around you because they want certain things from you. And it's like really easy to tell because it's like young energy with it, of like childish kind of like energy to it, like mine, give me type attitude. And Ace of Wands, new desire and passion. So some people might be coming, there might be people that are coming at you that have like a new desire or passion, or renewed desire and passion towards you. So and maybe that could be what it is, that someone in your energy, it doesn't have to do with love, or it could, but like maybe somebody with certain energies of like coming, because we have, people that come in and out of your life real fast, and, seem to be cool with you for a minute, then not cool with you for a minute, and kind of just, you just want to block yourself away from them, giving you anxiety, and you're trying to balance yourself in your life, and having truth and justice towards abandoning maybe certain people that are in that energy, because you're having like an overflow of emotions towards it, and you're going to have truth and justice. You're going to have some type of judgment come, good karma or bad karma, depending on the decision that you're making and if it's the right choice or not. Standing up in truth, and, stand up in your truth, so you can make fast movement towards what you need to do with these people, certain people in your life. Not saying everyone, but there's probably certain people, it in your life of who has those type of energies and things like that. So you'd be able to tell. Okay, and what can help with these energies? We have the Chariot and Two of Wands. So, Two of Wands is, figuring out which way you're going to go. It's another choice card. Figuring out which direction you're going to go. And Chariot is like super fast moving in that direction. And being bold and strong in that movement. Once you finally decide which direction you're going to take on it. Let's see, I want to read the Chariot. We have the Chariot here. Travel, progress, conquest. The Chariot signifies movement. You know where you're headed, and you know precisely how many zombies you'll need to mow down to get there. Your hard work is paying off, but don't lose sight of the road that brought you here. If you're considering a large purchase, such as a new car, perform due diligence and make sure it has plenty of extra legroom. Yeah, choices, crossroads, decision. A decision needs to be made. Do you chase after the bums living down by the waterfront, or go after small children on the playground? Both seem like easy picking, and it's possible that neither choice is wrong. What's more important is that you make a decision, any decision soon. You're starting to mold. So, yeah, it's something that's been giving you anxiety and feeling kind of trapped. It's this person who keeps coming in and out of your life, demanding certain things, and you really need to balance that. You want to balance that, and you want to have your truth is to abandon this person, not deal with them as much. So it has to be someone in your energy. It could be anyone. It doesn't have to be a love interest. It could be anyone. It's who you can tell that is in your life. And your emotions are, you go on and off with your emotions with it, but you're going to have judgment this week on it. Either it's going to be brought to you, or you're going to make that judgment. Good karma or bad karma. But it's saying to stand up in your truth. And you will either travel. I have two cards of travel, Chariot and Eight of Wands. So either you're going to be moving away from this person, or moving on, or definitely fast movement towards standing up in your truth about the situation. So it's with people in your life that just keep asking you for stuff and want things from you. And it could be someone that's maybe that you've known before that pops up again, and you know that how they're, if you're picking up on their energy is like they're just wanting something from you. You can pick up on that energy. Some fast movement. What is that? Oh, it's this cutting. Okay, outcome of the week and future events and how you're going to feel at the end of the week. You're going to feel like heavy burden. Heavy burden. 10 of Wands is just feeling overloaded, taking too much on, being stressed. So you definitely want to take care of this situation and stand in your truth and move on with what you need to do. Otherwise, you're just going to keep sitting in heavy burdens, and it's other people's burdens. Like they can't figure out anything themselves. There's a whole bunch of us. No one needs to rely on one person. There's other people in the world. If something happened to you, other people would have to figure out something to do. They still would. They would still survive some kind of way. They wouldn't just, if you think that they would just sit there and not survive in some kind of way, that's a freaking lie. And so you're either giving over too much of yourself to people who don't really care that much about you back and just want stuff from you. And that's why you're in this burdens energy. And so you got to get a handle and control of that quickly. And see yourself as you have a life. Not other people have your life. That you have a life and you need to start doing things for your life. And you won't be in these anxiety, freakouts, and panic attacks. And definitely be more balanced. So that's why you're probably sitting there going, oh, I'm not listening to you and things like that. Definitely, it's probably a good, with this, that's a good thing. With people coming at you with energies of greed and selfishness, you don't have time for that. That's the energies that's facing you right here. People who only care about material possessions, who's stuck to the material and only can see material and can't connect to who they truly are and things like that, and coming at you. It's making a burden on you and feels so heavy. And as soon as you do the right thing, you'll be free from it. You will be free from it. So let's read this. I want to read the Ten of Wands real quick. We have Ten of Wands here. Burdens, responsibility, struggle. Why does everything have to be your responsibility? Why does the Horde expect you to deliver a fresh meal every night? You're trying to juggle dozens of femurs and mandibles and clavicles, or whatever they're called. But all this work has left you exhausted and ready to quit. You've got every right to feel overwhelmed, but don't fret. The cycle is ending. A new path will reveal itself soon. Yes, the 10 is saying that this is going to be an end of this cycle. Whatever this choice is towards who's coming at you in a greedy way and like, me, help me, acting like a little child, like they can't do anything on their own, that's going to be done. That's going to be ended with, because that's what you've been going through. You have huge burdens from this, and that's going to be no more. So, okay. Well, that was our collective energy reading for the week of 23rd through the 31st, surviving the Undead Uprising. I hope you guys all enjoyed this, and if you liked, hit the like button, and if you'd like to see more videos like this, subscribe. Make your day amazing. Bye.